today's adventure I've been invited on a gravel ride. I don't really know what gravel is, but it's the best of everything or the worst of everything. Kind of cross between road biking and mountain biking. So anyway, come with my good friend Katie. She says pick us a route, pick one. She's been stung by nettles, covered in poo, shouted at by dogs, so it's going really well. Anyway, I'm going to ask Katie for some advice on gravel riding, what she thinks, and get some tips for you guys and see if you fancy a bit of gravel riding. I don't have a gravel bike, by the way. I have my hybrid Boardman something or other, don't know, and it's got road tyres on. So could you do gravel with any bike? I don't know. It's been a while, 5 weeks I've been off the bike, and I thought I'd give myself a beasting with my good friend Katie.
I don't know about that.
She's giving me a beasting. That's how it goes, this riding.
Unless it's rocky and then you're just like hammering.
Well, we said we'd do a gravel ride. Now, I've never done a gravel ride before, so I don't even really know what gravel is. So Kate said do a route, and I was like, I'm not sure if it's gravel. So there's been some almost tears on the way.
They weren't bloody tears, come on.
Poo on the legs.
Yeah, I've got sheep poo.
Threatening to kill dog owners and all kind of things.
You're just...
No, that's how it went. So gravel, is it worth it? Is it the best type of riding? Is it the worst type of riding? So how would you say, because I don't know, but Kate obviously is an expert in gravel and all things road.
Oh, I don't know, yeah.
How would you say a road bike differs from a gravel bike?
So a gravel bike, you're just going to have wider tyres, maybe flared bars. That's pretty much it though. Sometimes you can get like suspension forks, so it's kind of like moving into like the realms of mountain biking. But yeah, generally just wider tyres and tubeless and more of a relaxed geometry, so it's less racy.
And how does it feel? Cows are coming to say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, cows.
Hi, cow.
How does it feel compared to road bike riding? When would you decide to do a gravel ride instead of a road ride?
I think it's more if you are wanting just something like a little bit maybe steadier paced, or just to get away from drivers. So like, yeah, I would say.
Yeah. Would you say that gravel riding is a good way for somebody who rides road and wants to ride off-road to experience it?
Yeah.
Or would you say it's better for somebody who rides off-road and wants to experience road? Or would you say somewhere in between?
I think, for me, I think it's a good way of building towards doing more mountain biking. So because I'm like a complete roadie, doing gravel just like kind of eases me into it, whereas I think a mountain biker, maybe not as much.
Yeah.
I think you'd be like, what is this? This is just kind of like, this is really just like pretty much a road.
Yeah, I found today enjoyable, but
Yeah.
it's, trying to keep up with you when it gets flat is really difficult. So I'm out on my Boardman hybrid, which is just like a full rigid bike with kind of like mountain bike road gears. They're similar gears to what you've got really. I've got, I think, a mountain bike cassette on the back that's, I think it's 1142 and a 44 at front. What's the gearing on your bike and what's
I've got Shimano GRX with a 4630 on the front and I think it's a 40 on the back. So like really super low gearing.
And do you find it easy to do the off-road stuff with the bent bars? That's not the technical term, is
Bent
it?
bars, flared.
Flared bars, yeah. That's
It's more for like having more stability, so it's giving you like the width, I guess, of like a mountain bike bar. And also just to fit in like a bike packing bag on the front. But yeah, I like them.
What is your bike, apart from fancy?
Ribble SL gravel.
Really
Ribble
nice.
gravel SL.
And why do they have these things on?
They're mounts so you can put any like bike packing bags on there. So if you've got like, if you want to go and do like a camping trip, you've just got like extra room to like put all your stuff. There's some there. You can put like extra bottles on. There's one underneath, and then there's one like bolts on the top, so that doesn't like move around.
And do they all have those mounts on, or is it just yours?
No, not all gravel bikes do, but this one does.
It's nice.
Which I like it.
I've had it go.
So
It's
nice.
so light, and yours has got the mountain bike tyres on, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I think if you're new to it, I guess people watching your channel probably be mountain bikers. But for me, I like having mountain bike tyres, like thicker tyres, just to give me like extra like confidence. Like I couldn't do it on that because I'm like a roadie. So like I like having chunkier tyres.
I'm just rocking whatever came on it. I don't even know what they are.
Yeah, but you can hop curves. You can ride over. You could ride anything on a road bike probably, and I'd be like, I'm not doing that.
Well, I guess the thing is that it doesn't really matter what bike you've got, as long as you get out and give it a go.
Yeah, exactly.
Work on it. So I've really enjoyed today. I wouldn't say I prefer it over road or mountain biking.
Just different.
Yeah, it's a bit different, isn't it?
But also, I guess with gravel in the UK, there's not really like actual gravel. There's only really gravel up in Kilda, which is like actual gravel, whereas everything else is kind of like mild mountain biking.
Yeah. Oh.
Like off-road stuff, so yeah.
Well, thanks for your advice. What would you give top 3 tips? Just I know you've got 600 videos on this on Katie's channel, which will be popping up somewhere around there. I don't know.
What top 3 tips
for gravel riding? For somebody getting into gravel riding.
I would say 1, like find someone that knows good routes or that can kind of not take you anything too crazy. So like find a group or find a friend to take you. Second thing is don't worry about like speed. Like roadies are generally like all about like speed, how fast can I do this route. Don't worry about it when you're off-road. Like it's just about like having the fun. Like a lot of bike packing and like gravel rides, it's like called party pace, which is just kind of like just chill out, have parties you ride. And then the third tip would be
about bike gearing. Yeah,
I would say just get low gearing, because when if you're used to the road and then you're doing steep climbs on gravel, like for me, I used to like get out of the bike to like get out of the saddle, and it's like you can't do that. So yeah, just being able to sit in the saddle and be able to spin up climbs. So, yeah.
Nice. In mountain biking we used to have what's called a granny gear. It's like a get out of jail free card, but a lot of people don't have that anymore.
I'm all about the granny gears.
So that's where the 50, 51, and 52 cassettes have come from in mountain biking as well. Well, thank you very much for that, Katie.
No problem.
She's full of advice. Not just I get advice all the time, which is nice, but you can check out her channel. You probably already subscribed to her channel if you subscribe to my channel. Well, thanks for watching. Catch you soon. Bye. Thanks, Katie. Thanks, mate.
It was ran at us, like ran at him once, like literally pounced at him.
Hi, I'm YouTubing.
Oh, sorry.
Car behind us. GoPro, stop video.
Oh, you've got GoPro then.
It's a bit nettly.
If it's flapping, it's not aero, you know?
This isn't aero, is it? No. Aero is when you're too fat for your clothes, that's me. Come on.
3 weeks in it, he went back, then it ran at me. She was calling, it didn't do anything.
You can tell a pro rider.
It ran. Do you want to do it on mine? On yours, I mean?
No, sorry.
Okay. Hi.